Greetings. I'm Brian Tuscan. Welcome to Cop to Corporate. Today I want to talk about how do you choose the company you want to work for? Well, you got to choose very carefully, just like you did when you got into law enforcement. I'm sure you researched the agency or organization you're at very intently before you got in. You probably read up on it, went online, got all the information. No different than companies. And understand the different business verticals in companies. They're all over the place, from technology companies to oil and gas, to retail, to finance, and banking. The list goes on and on. So do your research.
Free online resources.
Glassdoor.com is a free online resource where you can learn about a company. They'll talk about its culture. They'll give rankings on the CEO, how well the employees like working there. They'll give job interview questions. They'll talk about salaries and just the overall culture of the company. Great place to go, and it's free. Also understand, if you're going into an organization, who will you be working for? Now, if you're the head of security, the chief security officer, or the director, congratulations. You can build that organization. If you're not, you better research who is running that place. How long was he or she there? Were they there for 10 years or 5 years or 3 months? You got to understand the longevity. It's very important, because if they just got there, it's a new administration and you're going to have growing pains. When you do your research of your manager or the leader in your organization, be sure you understand everything about that leader. Just go online, LinkedIn and social media, or maybe if you know someone that works for that person, just to gather information. We are all investigators in law enforcement. It's easy to do investigations. It's easy to pick up on things, simple things. If your leader likes to move around a lot, well, be prepared for this person to move around and you're going to get a new boss. Are you ready for that? Do you have the stomach for that? Be prepared. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but be prepared. If you like certainty, like most cops, and you get in and then your boss just leaves, it could be a disaster. I have seen this happen before. How mature is that organization? And when I say mature, I mean, do they have standards and policies and MOUs and SOPs and anything that you can read and understand? What do I do? I can tell you just through my research, a lot of companies in the physical security space do not have everything in place. Not like law enforcement, where there is a policy, a standard, a MOU for everything. For every little thing, there is an instruction on how to do it and how do you measure it. Not in the private sector. You'd be surprised at how behind some companies are. If you're okay going into a chaotic and ambiguous situation, good for you. A lot of cops don't like that. They like stability. They like clarity. They like certainty. And if you like that, my recommendation is go to a more mature organization where they have everything in place. You can read and have training and understand exactly what you have to do, and you will be in that comfort zone. While I hope I didn't scare you off from jumping into the private sector, I really just wanted to be super transparent, direct, and clear of some of the stuff you need to be prepared for as you go into the private sector. And it's really just preparing, researching, doing your due diligence. It's really up to you to do, and you will be just fine. So until next time, take care. I'm Brian Tuscan, Cop to Corporate.